Hey folks, it's Frith Guardians here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Just admiring my new shield here, and I'm trying to ignore the chat. They keep calling me the keeper of all blame. Sen is here, she's in the guild at the moment, busy telling everybody that it's all Frith's fault. Yet again, it's always Frith's fault. Everybody says it's always Frith's fault. We've got several people on. We've got Minxie, we've got Little Scut, we've got me, we've got Senleia, we've got Yorickson, and we've got Torval, otherwise known as Gooseman X. So we've got quite a lot of people kicking around in the guild at the moment, which is absolutely awesome. Every time I log on, which is roughly the same time each day during the week, so maybe it didn't ought to be that much of a surprise. I love this shield, really. This shield is brilliant, and also I now feel like we've got someone staring at me, so maybe I'm not going to like this after a while. It's like he's watching our every move. Yeah, I know that I do tend to log on at much the same time each day during the week when I'm doing the recordings, but it's still absolutely fantastic to see the number of people that we have on here. So for those of you who are in the guild and log on at other times of the day to what I do apologize once again that I'm not always able to get on. I'm very rarely able to get on in my spare time. I do try to from time to time, and I will try to vary times that I do my recordings and that, but there's only so much leeway I've got with it. But yeah, I hope that for those of you who I rarely see, that you are enjoying your stay here in our guild, and you are having fun with it. I do hope that much at least. So anyway, let's go and turn in this quest up here after our mad chase. Worgen. Blasted, light-forsaken, filth-ridden Worgen. It's time we showed the locals what us civilized folk do with beasts like them. What do we want? Do we want that? No. But that one there, that's +1 on everything. The Ring of Indignant Rage. Okay, we're going to swap that one over. And before I take that one and read it and everything, we're going to quickly swap this over. A Ring of Indignant Rage. There we go. Oh, we need the enchantment. We definitely got to take the enchantment. Okay, we'll come over to here then, and we will summon up our guild chest. Let's have a look. We haven't inspected the guild bank for a little while. Mobile banking. Right there. We haven't inspected this for a while. This is Gooseman X mostly, but I think Miss Mucky Pup does also do some tidying in here as well from time to time. So this is... We will not cast judgments on them, but we will judge everything about them by how well they're keeping the guild bank here and how tidy it is. It's very tidy. It's very well presented. Look at this. Very neat and tidy and well... Ooh. Look at all of these enchantments and stuff we've got in here. This is amazing. Like, there's loads of stuff in here that we can use. And then there's... Oh, look, we got a load of scrolls in here. We haven't used scrolls for a while. I've got an Ancona chicken. Smolder web, spider hatchling. I've got 2 of those. Left shark. I've got 1 of those. Netherweave net captures the target up to 25 yards away. Those... I think they're more a PvP thing. I'm not really sure. Requires outland tailoring, though. It's not something that we'll be using. Then we've got... Oh, yeah, the cards. There, you can use those for, like, turning in and gaining rep and stuff. True Steel Grinder. Rerolls of secondary properties of some of your weapons. That's quite cool. Gear in here. We've got loads of bags if we want them. And then we've got various different rings in here. So you've got... There's an item level 84 up there. That's a little bit high for us. So you can go through. You can have a look through all the different gear that you've got here and see if there's anything cool that you want to use. If not, then obviously leave it there. And our guild guardians, who are looking after this absolutely beautifully. What do we got? So you got two-handed mace, two-handed mace. We've got some stuff we could donate to here, haven't we? We've got some of these things here, right? What do we got? We got some mail, right? There's a level 80 helm. I don't know if they haven't got like helms and stuff sorted separately, but maybe they will. So we'll put that one in. I'll put a wand in over there. So we've got that one. What do we got? It's a dagger right there. I'll drop in the dagger. There's a bow. There's a one-handed mace there. It's item level 91. One-handed mace. It's a little bit poorer than the one that we've got. Bind on equip, one-handed mace right there. Item level 81. That is... Yeah, that was borderline on R1. So I'm going to put that one into there as well. That's, requires different levels. That one does. And then we've already got quite a bit of gear. We've got... What's that? That's more mail. I don't know if we got many mail users, though. Toothless bludgeon right there. Oh, no, that's a two-handed one. Two-handed mace. There's already several two-handed maces. Cloth. Some belts. And I'll put that one there. The Gormal chest piece. That's a requires level... It's a level 68 item. There. Ebon holder armor. It's kind of like that one. So I'll drop that one in. So there's a couple of little bits that we've put into the guild bank for there. Prepared foods down here. That is a... Just restores health. That one there. Lower loafer. Requires level 110 though. So it's no good to us. These here are no good to us. We've got level 90. Requires level 70. Restores health. That's a boost right there. What do we got? We've got 7 versatility. 85. 7 haste and stamina. We've got a load of food that we're carrying around with us, so I don't actually need to be going and getting any more for now. So I won't worry about that either. Right. It's not under... It's potions that I want. We want these right here. We want to see what we can get from these. So I just replaced a ring. So I want a ring enchant. Enchant, shield, major stamina. Okay, we want one of those. We'll take one of them. There. I'm very impressed with the guild bank, by the way. We've also got 16,000 gold in here, which we'll need to do something with as well. Increase strength by 6. Yeah, we'll take one of those. That's pretty good. That's a really good one, actually. We've got the striking already. Gloves, Cultiran crafting. Two-handed weapon. Minor striking for the weapon. Bracer, brawn. Increase strength by 10 on the bracer. I'll have that. I'll have a slice of that. I don't mind that. Gloves, blasting. I've already got a glove one now. Gloves, cloak, greater defense. We'll take that. I don't know if I've actually got to... Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, if I have, I've run out of time. I spent too long looking through it. We got enchanted +3 critical strike, whereas this one is now greater defense. Cloak, increase armor by 3. Seriously? By 3. Alright, let's put that on. We'll give it a bit more armor. Right there, so it was +4 armor. Stamina by 15 onto our shield. This is our new shield that we've got down here. There, 15 stamina on that shield. Looking good. And then we got gloves, major strength. There's my gloves up there. I've got 17 mastery on. Okay.
I can't use that.
Let's not use that one up just now. We've got 17 mastery on our gloves. I think we'll keep the 17 mastery. That's better for us. Right, that's the soulbound one, so I want to put that down there. Bracers brawn is +10 strength on the bracers. I've got 4 dodge. I will swap those out. I will swap out the dodge. I'll lose the little bit of dodge, and I'll gain 10 strength on that. That's a pretty good one. So we're just going to keep hold of the major strength on the gloves, and we'll use that another time. Okay. I've done my messing around. I didn't get any food. There were potions in there. I didn't get those. I wasn't quick enough. I spent too long messing around. Our response must be immediate, decisive. We must teach these savages not to cross us. Our scouts have located what's left of the Silverbrook trappers. You know, the ones you didn't get to douse in flames. Apparently they're blockading the road to the southeast. Perhaps they're trying to box us in. Head to the Forest Edge post and take care of them. Their leader's reported to be a man named Vladek. Be sure that he's dealt with.
See you around.
Certainly, sir. Right away, sir. I will take care of this. Me and the face on my back. Which is... Actually, the more I look at it, the more I'm starting to think it's a little bit creepy. Even as we attempt to fight off the Horde, the Dragon Flayer tribe musters in their village of Voldrun, near the coast to the south. The most powerful warriors in the village are granted flame-imbued talismans that give them the ability to control powerful, savage proto-drakes. I got one of them. I can control... Well, I got more than one. I got loads of them. We did that the other day. Well done. Grats. If we can gain control of one of these drakes, perhaps we can use it to neutralize the threat posed by Voldrun. The Dragon Flayer Flamebinders created talismans and imbue them with power. Kill them and take the talismans. We'll take that a minute. Who is it who's after pets? I don't know if I told you in the guild that let's do this a minute. Yeah, so I did mention in the video last time, I say late yesterday, last time that she's got more than 900 pets. She doesn't like people thinking of her as a hardcore gamer. Fact is, she is a hardcore gamer. It is just a fact. Sen is a gamer through and through, the same as all the rest of us. It's just that she grew up not being a gamer, and it wasn't until she met me that I introduced her to it, but it's got to be said. It was very, very easy to convert her, right? Very easy. I literally put the keyboard in front of her and away she went. That screams to me gamer, right? Genuinely, that is a gamer. Right, there's a flurry of activity down in Voldrun's village to the south. Thane Torvald Eriksson and his Huskarls are preparing for war. With most of our men in the field dealing with the Horde's treachery, Amberpine will be vulnerable. Travel to Voldrun, which is near the southern coast, and show those dragon flayers we're no soft target. Slay as many of the Huskarls as you can find. Make them think twice about taking advantage of our conflict with the Horde.
Be careful.
Right. Off we trot. And... oh, yeah, we're turning into a dragon. I like this one. It actually turns you into the dragon. And then you can carry someone else around on your back if you want to. Which is quite a cool thing. It's definitely quite a cool thing to be able to do. So we're going to head down here and we're going to take on these dragon dudes down here first. And then after we've taken on the dragon dudes for a bit, then we're going to go back and we're going to fight more of the other dudes. So I've got those there. Take those over there. We'll start with 3. We'll see what they're like. And just knock these down here a minute. There we go. And take you out. There. I wonder if Sen has gotten any more of those fish yet. You know, it took her like 3,700 additional casts to get the second fish. I think I told you that. But yeah, 3,700. That's insane. She has 94 to go to get 1,000 unique pets, which is slightly ludicrous, right? It doesn't matter which way you look at it. That is slightly insanely ludicrous to get 1,000 pets. I've got no chance of getting 1,000 pets just yet. That's not going to happen. I don't know if it would ever happen, to be honest. Let's just go into there. Do not stand in the fire. Okay? It's best if you don't stand in the fire. Standing in the fire is never really a good thing because it burns. Burn your tootsies. Okay, we've got Dragon Flare Huskarls there. We've got Flame Imbued. The Flame Imbued ones, you've got to go and get the Dragon Flame Flame Binders. Dragon Flare Flame Binders. It's quite a mouthful. Let's try saying that 30 times really fast. Even 10 times. Dragon Flare Flame Binders, Dragon Flare Flame Binders, Dragon Flares Flame Binders, Dragon Flare Flame Binders, Dragon Flare Flame Binders, Dragon Flare Flame Binders.
I need to get close.
We sort of do it. Takes a bit though. Definitely takes a bit. Right. I'll have a bit of you. And I'll have a slice of that pie over there. And then I'll drop that down. And now they're going to start throwing flames at me. All willy-nilly left, right, and center, which I'm not sure I entirely approve of. So let me go out of the fire a minute. Drop that down there, and then I'm going to Flash of Light, and I'm going to do that as well, and then I'm going to do that and completely heal up and take all of that down. Right. Beautiful. There's 2 more of them, which is all I needed. The other one can just stay there, right on the ground. We don't need that one. And I need 5 more Dragon Flare Huskarls. That should be fairly easy. We've got a Flame Binder over there, which I don't want.
I'm out of range.
Oh, and that dude up there. If I can get close enough to him. Like that. And then... All I got to do, really, is just wander around and gather a few of them up. There's mostly, though, not the Huskarls that I'm after. It seems to be mostly the other guys. Mostly the flame... There's lots of flame binders. There's one. There's another Huskarl over there. But I'm going to get that flame binder coming over if I'm not careful. Let's put these down. I want to get the last one. No, it's literally all... Okay, fine. We're not going to get the last one here. It's all... We're completely surrounded by the flame binders. Loads everywhere. Absolutely hundreds of them. Put that one up. And there. Right. Nope. Okay. And then there.
I don't have a
and then
target.
another shield.
I don't have a
Right,
target.
that's those easily taken care. I wanted to get some scrolls out of the guild bank as well, didn't I? So that I could use some scrolls. You know, next time I open up that guild bank, I really ought to be a little bit quicker. It would be so much easier if I'm just a little bit faster on my toes. Grab it, and then, you know, done with. Okay, so we want to get you right there. The last one right there, that's number 12. We'll take this, and I think that's literally going to be it. We'll drop that down there, and shield. Right, 12 of 12. So there's nothing else down here at the moment. We will have to come back down here for another quest, I've no doubt. Actually, no, I definitely have no doubt. I know that we have to come back here for another quest. But what I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to fly over this way just to uncover that bit. There are some, I think it's daily quests that you can do down here, but they're kind of like PvP-related stuff down there. Yeah, that's all to do with the PvP stuff. It's not actually to do with the story for the rest of it. This is this kind of PvP-type zone stuff down here where... you fight between the two. Venture Bay. Have I uncovered it? Oh yeah, I have uncovered it. So we don't need to worry too much about this bit down here. There's no... I'm not going to do the quest that was over there, because that's to do with this bit. And that's the PvP area bit that I don't want to worry about. Mountain Skunk. We've got a blue quality one of them. It's the Unborn Valkyr, if we happen to find a better one than the grey one that we're lugging around. And then Grizzly Squirrel and Imperial Aerial Chick. Probably an Imperial Eagle Chick, I'd say. At a guess. An Imperial Aerial Chick. Yeah. We'll if we can get some better quality ones of those, then brilliant. That would be absolutely fantastic. If not, then we won't worry about it. At some point, I think I will, like, you know, maybe we'll take our character around and we'll spend an episode or two just going around hunting pets. Whether we do that now or we wait until we're at higher level and then go back through and do it, I don't really know. But it's definitely a possibility. It is definitely something that we could seriously consider going to do. Right, so I've got you right there. Now, I need 7 of these, all told. So if I go up there... I've got Vladek in there who I'm going to get to come out. I'm rooted. Let me do that, and let me do that. I'm still rooted. Right. In which case, we're going to do that, and they're rooting me. The chain rooting me on the spot, which is not helpful. So I'll do that, and I will do a flash of light. Then I'll do that. That's going to bring me right back up to full health. Let's just keep going with Vladek at the moment. You know, I probably should have yelled Grundorn as I went into this, because, quite frankly, this was a Grundorn moment. Jenkins. This was a Jenkins moment, wasn't it? This was definitely a Jenkins moment. We'll do it easily enough, because they haven't even come to us yet, and, you know, I need to keep that down on the ground.
It's too far away.
Yeah, we've got that one I can do again. We've got the lay on hands. They keep rooting me, though. They're chain rooting me to the spot. Oh, now I can move. Look at that. Now that I've got less of them here. But did you notice that the way that they were doing that? They were actually chain rooting me. The second that one of them finished, the next one was rooting me again. Which was quite interesting. And you did also see them there turning in Mikhail's journal right there. Several copies of that one. The journal was written by a denizen of Silverbrook named Mikhail, and it details the arrival of a shadow-worshipping group called the Wolf Cult. The villagers were reluctant to embrace the cult at first, but sympathizers sprung up gradually among town residents. Unsettled by this, Mikhail sent his daughter Sasha away from Silverbrook while he attempted to reason with the other villagers. Mikhail's last entry mentions meeting of local town leaders to discuss unspecified events in Hollowstone Mine. Right, so we've got something interesting going on there. Unspecified events in the mine. Right, well, we'll go and do that. We will run up through here. We picked up all of the miners that we wanted to do all in one go. And I do apologize for not yelling out Grundorn Jenkins as I went in and took everything down all at once. That would have been the only real acceptable course of action there. Did you collect those talismans? I did. With the talismans in hand, the Drake will have no choice but to obey you. I can't wait to see the look on the Thane's face when you realize you've commandeered his proto-Drake. Well done, Grundorn. Now we must follow through and press the advantage. Now that you've captured the flame-imbued talismans and weakened Voldrune's defenses, we can strike at its leader, Thane Torvald Eriksson. The Thane's favorite mount is an unruly proto-Drake he calls Flamebringer. It is kept bound in chains in the western part of Voldrune, but with the talismans, you should be able to control it long enough to use it against the Thane. Once you have Flamebringer under your control, search the tops of the towers of Voldrune for the Thane and show him no mercy.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay, that sounds like the sort of thing we'd like to get involved with.
Hey there.
Right, a swift response. It's a shame those trappers turned out to be afflicted. We sure could have used a few more fighting men. May the poor souls rest in peace. What's that you've got there? I imagined there would be more to this than just an isolated town of hostiles. We have men near Hollowstone Mine. Perhaps it would be in our interest to do a little research. The Westfall boys were sent east to look for a path into the Northern Territories. Their secondary objective is to secure strategic resource points, so I'm sure they wouldn't mind investigating a mine. Look for the Westfall Brigade encampment far to the northeast and seek out Grian Stoutmantle. You might remember him if you ever spent any time in Westfall. Make sure to tell him I sent you. He'll be more than happy to let you claim a functioning mine for the king.
See you later.
Grian Stoutmantle was the one that led all the quests in Westfall way back before the Cataclysm events took place. So when this game first came out, when this expansion first came out, he was still the guy that you spoke to in Westfall. All the way down here, you started off in Elwyn Forest, and then you went off into Westfall over here, and around Sentinel Hill, Grian Stoutmantle. I think he's actually back there now, isn't he? If I remember correctly. I can't remember now. But yeah, that was Grian Stoutmantle, and so now we've got Grian Stoutmantle here in Northrend, who's kind of been called back up into service again. We have Hierophant Thayreen.
Peace be with you.
The wind and trees whisper of unseen troubles. The land appears healthy, but there's more going on here than meets the eye. My ancestors once planted a tree in the middle of Grizzly Hills. It was called Vordrassel, and it was become a world tree. See, I told you all about this last time! The other world tree, the third one. For reasons long forgotten, after the tree was fully grown, they decided it needed to be destroyed. Its giant trunk splintered at 3 locations in the area to the north. Where the tree touched the ground, foul ooze began to crawl the earth. Bring me slime samples so I can begin my work and the earth can be healed. When the tree Vordrassel fell, its hollow remains grew roots deep into the ground. I want you to go north of here to the 3 locations where the trunk shattered, and go as far beneath the ground as you can. You'll find them west of Grizzlemore. Use this orb once you get there to get an imprint of the energy surrounding the area. If we're to heal the land, we must first find out what caused Vordrassel to fail as a world tree all those years ago.
Elune light your path.
There are mysteries within mysteries within mysteries here in Grizzly Hills. There is ancient history here that took place before the dawn of written history, right? Before written history is even remembered. They know that they tried to build it, but the reasons that it failed, the reasons that it was no good, lost in the mists of time. Right? The history to Northrend stretches back beyond anything that anybody can imagine. And I absolutely love that feel to it. They're very, very good at sort of incorporating that sensation to this entire area with the backstories and everything. It's very, very cool the way it was done. And I particularly like it. Right. Be closer to interact with you. Let's get rid of you. Unchain and control Flamebringer. Thane Torvald Ericsson's temperamental proto-drake is chained up here. He does look a temperamental devil, doesn't he? But we've got him. We've got him controlled. Okay. We've got Flame Breath. Inflict 5,000 fire damage. Stun the Thane for 5 seconds. Inflict 3,000, an additional 500 every. So that's a... we've got a direct damage. We've got a dot. And we've got a stun. Right. Now we've got to find him. We have to find him. See, you can throw the fire out, but it doesn't do anything to anybody else. It only does things to the Thane himself. There. There. Stun him. Seriously? I didn't even get a chance to hit him. I didn't get a chance to hit him at all. Our youngest one's YouTube video choices driving me nuts. Yeah, he tends to drive me nuts with his video choices. They're never quite so great. Right, we've got to... Okay, we need to head back towards the camp now. Grizzly Hills. If we go too far, Flamebringer attempts to throw you from his back. Return to Voldrune. Nope. I refuse. I've already taken him down there, and Flamebringer is running away. Flamebringer has had enough, so we are going to go up this way. And Little Kelly is what he watches. He loves watching Little Kelly and Tiny Turtle and so on. I've got nothing against Little Kelly and Tiny Turtle and so on. They do make some good videos, but they have this tendency to talk in very high-pitched voices. And after a while, it can get frustrating to listen to, especially as he likes to turn the sound up. So, yeah. Right, anyway, let's go ahead and turn this one in right here. Good work, Grundorn. I doubt any of the woodsmen would have wanted to take a crack at the proto-drake, but we couldn't afford to let the dragonflayers build a base of power in Grizzly Hills. If only the Horde was so easily dealt with. We've got the Skull Reshaper's Helm, which I just lose 29 critical strike on, so I'm not going to take that. Wow, okay, so we'll take that one for
the Alliance.
Selling, and that's all of those. So I can go and start on the next lot, the ones with the world trees, but I'm not going to. I did say that we're going to be doing, there's going to be changes coming next week with our videos and sort of the way that we do them. And I may as well tell you, I mean, most of you already kind of know, that I'm planning on doing shorter videos. Shorter videos is one thing that is going to need to happen. Ooh, right, well, those we want.
Have a good one.
Yeah, shorter videos is one thing that does need to happen. So I'm starting to do slightly shorter ones this week, although not quite the style I will be doing.
What are you looking
for? We'll be changing over the style of my approach to them next week. But we have gone on for long enough today, so we will park up for now. We will say fare thee well. And then we will carry on and we will go and do the failed world tree stuff in our next episode. And maybe learn a little bit more about Vordrassel and why it failed. And then we also, a little bit later on, we get to go and see the great big part of Vordrassel over there. So at the moment we've got these bits here. You've got 1, 2, and 3 of them along there. So we need to sort of go down underground and do those things. Slime samples. We've also got to use the Dark Influence bit and do that beneath each of those. That one's going to take a little bit longer to do. But anyway, if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, Thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guardians. Goodbye, and see you later.